Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on a Thursday. Hope you're having a very nice one so far. Today we're looking at the continuation of this market surge, which seems to have settled down a little bit. We're sitting at about 174 billion total market cap. So I think, things you could say leveled off from yesterday. They hit a high. I saw as high as about 181 billion myself, and then we've come back a bit, a modest retracement, which is to be expected. As you can see, projects, some actually are still up over the last 24 hours at the time of this recording, including Litecoin, including Bitcoin Cash, which we're actually going to talk about. Those are going to be the subjects of some of today's reporting and news analysis. We're also going to talk about Elon Musk, who briefly became the CEO of Dogecoin. If this story has you scratching your head, perhaps you've heard about it, perhaps you haven't, but it's a wacky one. It's out of the world of crypto, that's for sure. We're going to discuss that. We've covered it here on altcoinbuzz.io. We're going to revisit this prediction made by the CEO of Mattie, who's calling for a $50,000 Bitcoin. May not be too crazy after some of the quick action we've seen in these last couple of days. And finally, today we're going to be bringing you an exclusive interview with NRG, ticker NRG, cryptocurrency for world adoption. But let's begin here, as I mentioned, on ethereumworldnews.com with this question that's being asked: why has Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash kept market momentum moving? All eyes have been on Bitcoin this week as it fired up engines and lifted off with a surge of 20% in a couple of days. The move has had the time-tested effect of pulling the entire crypto market up as over $30 billion poured back into digital currencies. Bitcoin has not been the only mover, though, as other altcoins have registered greater gains, and two of them are still climbing. Of course, we're talking about Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash has been on fire this week, far outpacing gains made by its big brother. Earlier this week, Bitcoin Cash was trading at about $170, with a daily volume of 460 million. Once the Bitcoin bulls got into gear, its younger sibling literally exploded with a 100% pump to $340 in just 2 days. 100%. Volume is off the chart and has jumped to over $4 billion, which is what Bitcoin was trading earlier this year. Taking a look at some of the charts here, analysts are looking at the next major resistance, which they say is at the $400 level. And as Crypto Bull points out here on Twitter, Bitcoin Cash has an increase of 83% in price. Nice pullback, should not drop below $270. $200 level is still acceptable to continue this bull trend. Next major resistance is around $410. Again, just one person's opinion, but at least backed up by some charts and some metrics. So just the other day, we asked the question as to whether or not we were in a bull market in 2019. I specifically used the example of Litecoin, and I said if you had Litecoin on December 31st, if that's when you bought it, 2018, you probably bought it at around $30. And at the time that I made that other video just a few days ago, Litecoin was at $60, and I remarked how, hey, you've made 100% gain. Well, if you held on to your Litecoin at least a few more days, it's now sitting at about $90. You've made 200% gain. Not too bad. So Litecoin, as the author writes, has been the other high cap crypto that is keeping markets buoyant at the moment. From a start of $60, Litecoin surged to bounce off $100. The 66% pump has pushed Litecoin prices to their highest levels since July of 2018. Since the beginning of the year, Litecoin has surged over 190%. making it one of the top performing altcoins of 2019. Volume has also surged from $1.7 billion earlier this week to over $6 billion, driving its market cap to over $5 billion total for the first time in 9 months. Now, I know there's been some positive news with Litecoin. I don't think any of this price activity has, honestly anything to do with that news, but it doesn't hurt the fact that they have the Mimblewimble announcement. We've discussed those in the past. They came out in early February. And Litecoin having event, which is coming up in August, also doesn't hurt. It's not bad news as far as it coinciding with all of this positive Bitcoin price action. And if you're interested in another perspective on Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin, check out this piece on newsbtc.com. They're making much of the same case. These definitely are two of the strongest performers, at least in the top 10, top 20 range. So we'll link to this in the description below if you'd like to take a look. And here's a tweet now, a bit of a curveball story at altcoinbuzz.io. Hope you had a great run as the CEO of Dogecoin, Elon Musk. If you've not heard about this, we're about to break it down. Another tweet here at Dogecoin. Looks like you're the CEO now at Elon Musk. Direct message us where to email the access codes. And this is in response to Elon Musk's tweet on the 2nd of April. Dogecoin might be my favorite cryptocurrency. It's pretty cool. All right, so if you're scratching your head here, let's break it down. This on altcoinbuzz.io article by Energi. Elon Musk becomes the CEO, yes, of Dogecoin. He briefly became the CEO of Dogecoin, but stepped down immediately. Twitter goes crazy, and various projects join the conversation. In a quick turn of events, Elon Musk was elected as the CEO of Dogecoin. However, he later resigned from the post very quickly. In fact, immediately. The crypto community is in awe. They have a new superstar. So this all started on the 1st of April when Dogecoin conducted a vote to elect a new CEO. They tweeted the following: "We have listened to your concerns. We have decided that Dogecoin does need a CEO, someone who can lead us in the future while maintaining the core values of what we are. Below are the candidates. Vote wisely: Vitalik Buterin, Satoshi Light, Elon Musk, and Marshall Hayner." And as you can see, this was a poll with over 4,000 votes. Elon Musk came out on top with 54% of the vote. Of course, Musk is the co-founder of SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, PayPal, and The Boring Company. He received a whopping 54% of the vote, again beating out Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum, Charlie Lee of Litecoin, and Marshall Hayner of Metal Payments. Now, as you guys are probably piecing this together, yes, it was April Fool's. Yes, it wasn't anything official. And as Energi writes here, Dogecoin, of course, is a decentralized network. It doesn't really need a CEO. A CEO is a little bit of an antiquated notion for at least some projects in the world of cryptocurrency. Not all, but some. And Dogecoin doesn't need a CEO. But Elon Musk was a good sport about it. All kinds of people came out of the woodwork and were, kind of pressuring him at least into responding, at least acknowledging the poll that was conducted. So he came out with a couple of pretty good tweets, a couple of memes. This one saying Dogecoin rules, and the other saying Dogecoin value may vary. So he's got a very good sense of humor. I'll give that to him. He's pretty cool. The icing on the cake was Elon Musk's Twitter status. As you can see here, at Elon Musk describes himself as the former CEO of Dogecoin. So it was a very brief and favorable reign. If you want to catch up with the rest of the tweets and the rest of the action on Twitter, all kinds of stuff that was said on social media, check out the rest of this article here. Let us know your thoughts below. Hopefully this wasn't too silly for you, for the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla. I think the guy's a good sport. He's always kind of been interested in cryptocurrency and blockchain on the fringes of this space. I think we're going to see more of him as time goes by. He's going to be more prominent as a figure in this space in the future. Just my hunch. I don't really have a lot to base that on, but that is my suspicion. We're revisiting an old piece here, so I'm not going to go through the entire article, but we'll just alert you to it if you haven't heard about this news. This piece by Alicia: Bitcoin might be worth $50,000 soon. Here is why. The bullish market has elevated the crypto community's spirits. Ryan Selkis, CEO of Masari, was quick to voice his bullish Bitcoin price prediction of $50,000. We covered this the other day, so you guys can read this at your leisure if you're interested. But he basically said that there's this $30 trillion wealth transfer that's happening in the next couple of decades. It's a transfer of wealth from the parents of millennials, baby boomers, older baby boomers, that generation, transferring their wealth to their children through inheritance. And as Ryan points out, if 1% of that goes into cryptocurrencies, 1%, and after all, cryptocurrencies are a space that millennials are interested. So if 1% enters crypto, then it will become a multi-trillion-dollar asset class. And that's the conservative case for a $50,000+ Bitcoin. I can't argue with that logic. I think it's pretty fair. If you haven't heard about this story yet, or you'd like to learn more about it, check out Licia's article in full. And as always, leave us your opinions and your perspectives in the comments below. Finally, today we're on altcoinbuzz.io with this piece that was produced by the review team, Interview with Energi. That's ticker NRG. It's a cryptocurrency for world adoption. In brief, what they're all about, well, they aim to be the world's leading cryptocurrency with the unification of smart contracts, government, and a self-funding treasury to ensure longevity and enable rapid growth. So the Altcoin Buzz team interviewed Ryan Lucchesi. He's the president of Energi, to learn more about the project and ask the tough questions. So the problem and the solution. Let's begin. What is the mission of Energi, and what problems are you trying to solve? In addition to what I just said, currently cryptocurrency adoption is less than 1% of the world population, and we want to bring cryptocurrency to everyone. For this goal to be realized, a self-funding treasury is essential to be able to pay for developers, contributors, marketers, and other expenses that enable further growth of the platform. The Energi Treasury even funds a defense team that serves to protect our user base from hackers, scammers, and other bad actors in this space. Utilizing earn drops rather than ICO has led to an organic and sustainable community by which we continue to grow. By removing the cryptocurrency space's common barriers to entry, we believe we can become the most user-efficient, secure, and trusted platform for building and trading value. There are certainly some longer answers here. I'm not going to be able to go through all of them just now, but you can learn more about the team. You can learn more about the ecosystem, the utility of the NRG coin. Let's briefly touch on the technology here. So question from Altcoin Buzz. Energi recently transitioned from proof of work to proof of stake. Why did you choose to make this transition? In a nutshell, here are some of the benefits that are afforded by the proof of stake model. It's much more energy efficient. POS avoids using tremendous amounts of energy. This cuts out high energy demands from mining and makes POS a much greener option. Second advantage, reduction of centralization risks. Staking coins or tokens prevent bad actors from making fraudulent validations. Mining is currently dominated by industrial-sized operations that continually gain a larger influence over the hash rate compared to smaller operations. True. POS aims to reduce mining centralization. The way we implemented POS in Energi makes it easier for everyone to participate in securing the blockchain. And finally, flexible design, because POS opens incentivized opportunities to make users, and not just for miner and masternode holders. No matter how small an NRG holder's stake is, they will be able to receive rewards when staking their coins onto the network. I would encourage you to read on about their masternodes, how those are set up, and the future. What does your 2019 roadmap look out? The answer is right here, as well as a graph of what they're planning, what's available. As you can see, Q1, 2, 3, and 4 is all spelled out for you here on the roadmap, culminating in an Energi mobile wallet that they intend to release at the tail end of this strategic roadmap. So do check out the interview info. We've put a lot of time into it. You can also sign up for NRG tokens. You can learn more about Energi here, which we're going to show you in a second, and on Twitter, their Telegram, their Discord, and Facebook pages. You can also earn up to 100 NRG coins for simple social media tasks. You can check it out and learn more. Here's where you can sign up to earn 100 NRG coins, depending on where you are in the world. You've got to indicate your country of residence. If you're a first-time user, you're eligible to participate, provided you have not participated in a previous round. But again, if you want to check out this page, we'll link to it below. You can earn a quick 100 NRG coins. Check out Energi's website as well. It's energi.world, digital currency for world adoption. All the information I discussed and much, much, much more is available here for you to explore. With that, everybody, I think we're going to round it out for today. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media. Check out our website, altcoinbuzz.io, for updates. Tomorrow is April 5th. We're going to be announcing the winners of the Doharis Sir Ether Night giveaway that we've been doing all throughout March. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. I wish you well if you choose to invest. But everybody have a wonderful Thursday, a great day out there. And we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.